Okay, so come into a seated position, sitting in a way that is comfortable for you to sit. And align the back of your skull with sacrum. Activate feet, spread toes, and spread the balls of your feet. Close your eyes. And feel as if you've stepped into your space, a safe space. Spread the toes and the balls of your feet, and then feel the energy that begins to move into your body. And today the intent is to connect with your pelvic bone, connecting with your pelvic floor, pressing down into sit bones and then breathing. As you breathe in, feel as if you're drawing energy up from the earth into pelvis and allowing that breath to move through your body. And exhale. 2 more like this, deep breath. And exhaling, release. 1 more, relax your pelvis and then breathe. Breathe in right from your pelvic bowl, drawing energy up from the earth and moving this through your body. And exhaling as you let go. Bring the soles of your feet together, flexing the toes back towards your shins, starting today with hip opening. So bring your right hand on top of your right thigh, left hand is underneath. Then ease onto your left sit bone and then breathe in. Now glide your thigh right away from you as you sit back down. Left hand is out towards the left hand is to the floor. Breathe into your lower back, deep breath and lengthening out of your lower back. And as you breathe out, glide your right thigh away from you. Feet still active. Now breathe in and feel for moving belly away from the top of your right thigh. And as you breathe out, you're gliding right thigh away. As you breathe, lift your diaphragm, lift your chest. And as you breathe out, you're straightening your right arm. Breathe into your lower back, lengthening your ribs away from sacrum. And exhale, keep gliding that right thigh away. Second stage, deep breath, lift sternum. And as you breathe out, you're twisting towards the left. As you breathe in, expand your ribs. And as you breathe out, as you twist to the left, you're gliding your right thigh away. Press down and breathe in, lengthening ribs away from sacrum. And exhale as you twist, twisting to left. Third position, take a deep breath. And as you breathe out, bring your hands down either side of your left foot. So you're framing your left thigh and knee. You're pressing your right sit bone to floor and then breathing in, lengthening out of waist. And as you breathe out, you're moving chest towards your left thigh. As you breathe, keep moving belly away from your right thigh. And exhaling as you're folding over your left thigh. Inhale, release, pushing floor away, breathe in as you come all the way back up. And then change for the other side. Left hand is on top of your left thigh, right hand is underneath. Pressing down, breathe in, lift away your left sit bone away from the floor. And as you breathe out, glide your left thigh away from you as you sit back down. Right hand is by right hip, reach the hand away from that hip. As you breathe in, lengthen, moving belly away from the top of your left thigh. And as you breathe out, you're gliding left thigh away from you. On the breath, lift sternum. Keep moving chest to chin. And as you breathe out, straightening your left arm as you glide left thigh away. On the next breath, you're lengthening ribs away from sacrum. And as you breathe out, keep gliding your left thigh away towards the left. Second position, as you breathe in, lift sternum. Diaphragm is lifting, sternum is lifting. And as you breathe out, you're twisting towards the right. Now notice where you're feeling this, and then breathe into where you're feeling this. And exhale as you twist to the right. On the next breath, move your chest. Chest is moving to chin. And exhale, glide your left thigh away from you as you twist to the right. Bring both hands either side of your right thigh. Press your left sit bone to floor, and then breathe in, lengthen out of your lower back. And as you breathe out, you're folding over your right thigh. Keep pressing your left sit bone back to floor. And breathe into lower back and lengthen. Keep lengthening ribs away from waist. And exhale as you fold towards your right thigh. Left sit bone is presses back to floor. Feet still active. One more breath as you breathe in, moving belly away from pelvis. And exhaling as you fold towards your right thigh. Inhale, release, and then ease all the way back up. Your next pose is shoelace, doing the pranayama in shoelace. So in this pose, you will be doing alternate nostril breathing, but there's no counting in this. So bring your left foot over your right, and then reach your heels out away from you. Flex your toes back towards your shins. That's a difficult reach. Your left foot is onto your right calf, or the foot is onto the floor. Or if you have a block, you can place that foot onto a block. If that still hurts, then you can straighten your right leg and have your left foot onto the floor in this way. So alternate nostril breathing. Fold the first two fingers down of your right hand. Use your right thumb to block your right nostril without counting. So you're doing, okay, so you're inhaling for as long as you can, holding for as long as you can, exhaling for as long as you can. So you exhale through the right. Then inhale through the right for as long as you can, hold for as long as you can, exhale through the left for as long as you can. So do 2 rounds on one side, 2 rounds inhaling from left, exhaling to right, inhaling from right to left, and then change the cross of your legs and do the other side. Okay, so I'll place probably a timer on this. Folding the first two fingers down of your right hand. Use your thumb to block your right nostril. In your time, inhale through the left. As you hold, notice the different sensations that are coming up for you. Close your eyes and then feel, step into feeling, noticing how your body feels, especially when you're holding. Feet still active, spine is long. Keep going, but if you finish early, bring the soles of your feet together and then bring your hands back behind for chest opener. But keep going, don't finish because I say just keep going until you've finished the round. And then finishing up, bring your hands back behind you for chest opener. Feet are active, Baddha-Konasana. So from here, take a deep breath, inhale. Hold the breath for 10. Feet active, spine is long. Keep feeling as if you're lengthening out of your lower back. Bring your hands forward, not too far forward, and then exhale, exhale completely. Uddiyana touch chin to chest, suck your belly in and up. Aiming to hold for about 8 if you can. Relax your belly, breathe in, come up, hands back behind. Inhale, inhale for 10. Hold the breath, hold 10. Keep sternum lifting, sit bones presses down and feel this dynamic stretch that is taking place. Hands forward, not too far forward, and then exhale. When the hand and chin tucks in, pull your belly in and up. Feel you're lengthening the spine. Let your shoulders be soft away from your ears. Inhale, release, come up, bring your hands back behind. Last one in this, breathe in, 10. Hold for 10, sternum lifts, sit bones presses down, feet active. Hands forward, exhale, exhale completely. Chin tucks in, belly pulls back. Belly's pulling all the way back to spine, spreading ribs, spread diaphragm, and keep feeling as if you're hollowing your belly out. Good, inhale, release. Pushing the floor away, breathe in as you come all the way up. Your next pose is spinal twist in half lotus. So bring your left foot over your right. Left foot comes towards your right hip. Sitting tall, bringing your left hand behind you, all the way around if you can, sliding it into your waistband. Some of you will be able to take hold of your left foot with left hand. As you breathe in, bring your right arm across your left thigh. Keeping the spine long. As you breathe out, you're spiraling, twisting towards the left. From your pelvic bowl, breathe in and lengthen belly away from pelvis. And as you exhale, twist to the left. On the next breath, lift your sternum. Keep inhaling and lift your collarbones. Keep inhaling. And exhale as you're spiraling towards the left. Ground down, feel your sit bones as they press the floor. And then breathe in and lengthen lower ribs, lengthen mid ribs, lengthen upper ribs. And as you breathe out, you're twisting towards the left. Inhale, release. Shoelace, bringing your left foot over your right. The left foot is just reaching slightly forward, so it's over just by your knee, and reach out with your heels. Bring your right hand is by your right hip, flatten the hands to the floor. As you breathe in, reaching, your left arm is up. And as you breathe out, bring your left arm down so your left foot is pressing against your left arm, or your tricep if you can go further. Left sit bones presses to back to floor, and then breathe in, lengthen out of left side. And as you breathe out, you're folding, chest is moving towards your left foot. And then breathe in, moving belly away from pelvis. And exhale as you're folding, moving chest towards that left foot. Feet still active. As you breathe in, lengthen your lower ribs away from sacrum. And exhale as you fold. Inhale, release, and then ease on up. Change the cross of your legs for half lotus. Right foot is over your left. Bring your right hand behind you, flatten the hands onto the floor. If you can go further, bring the hands all the way around and taking hold of your right foot with right hand, or slide the hand into waistband or clothing. As you breathe in, bring your left arm across against your right thigh. And as you breathe out, twisting towards the right. Right from your pelvic bowl, breathe in and feel, lifting belly away from pelvis. And as you breathe out, twist to the right. Feel you're pressing down into your sit bone, and then breathe in. Feel this as you lengthen away from coccyx, lengthen away from sacrum. And as you breathe out, twisting towards the right. Keep the back of your head aligned with your sacrum. Now breathe and lift sternum. Keep inhaling to lift collarbones. And as you breathe out, you're twisting towards the right. Chin is aligned with chest. Inhale, release. Half lotus. There's shoelace. You've just done half lotus. Shoelace pose. Your right foot is over your left. You're reaching out with your heels, making any adjustments that you need to make in this. You place your right foot onto calf or foot onto the floor or a block. Bring your left hand by hip and then reach the hand away from the hip. Pressing down into your right sit bone as you reach your right arm is up. And as you breathe out, bringing your right hand to the floor, your right foot is pressing against your forearm or your tricep. Try not to move your right sit bone away from floor. So press it back down and then breathe in, lengthen from there. And as you breathe out, bring in sternum towards your right foot, feet still active. You're going so far that it's hurting, then ease up a little from there. And then breathe in and lengthen belly away from your right thigh. Keep pulling belly in as you're folding, moving chest towards that right foot. Deep breath, expanding your ribs. And exhaling as you fold. One more breath in this, deep breath. And exhale, moving chest towards your foot, both feet still active. Inhale, release, and then ease on up. So starting your abdominal sequence now, have your roll in touching distance, starting with elbow to knee. So lie down on your back and clasp your hands behind your head and your neck. Lift your feet up off the floor, the knees are bent, they're bent at a right angle. Contract, so reach your heels away from you, flex the toes back towards your shin. Inhale, lift your head, shoulder blades up, away from the floor. Hold the breath. Exhale, curl tailbone up and reach your elbows to left knee to straighten your right leg. Spread the toes, spread the ball of your feet. Relax your right hip and then reach your right thigh forward away from waist. Pull lower belly in. Now belly's pulling in and press your lower back to floor. Inhale, bring your head to center, bend the knees, hold the breath, press your lower back down to the floor. Exhale, curl tailbone up and reach your elbows to right knee and straighten left leg. Spread the toes. You're reaching forward with the ball of your left foot. Now curl tailbone up and send your left leg forward. Pull lower belly in. Inhale, head to center, bend the knees, hold the breath, and press your lower back to the floor. Exhale, curl tailbone up, reach your elbows to left knee, and straighten your right leg. Now relax your right hip, and then reach your right thigh forward. Feel your inner legs are working as you stretch right from your pelvic pole. Pull belly in. Press your lower back to floor, and keep moving belly away from your right thigh. Inhale, go back to center, bend the knees, hold the breath, press your lower back to floor. Exhale, curl tailbone up, your elbows are to right knee, and straighten left leg. Relax your left hip, send your left thigh forward, feel you're opening right into hips, pull belly in. Inhale, go back to center, bend the knees, hold the breath, and press your lower back to the floor. Exhale, curl tailbone up, and reach your elbows to left knee. Straighten your right leg. Relax your right hip. Curl tailbone up. Send your right leg forward. Pull belly in. Reach your elbows up. Shoulder blades away from floor. Pull belly in and press your lower back to floor. Inhale. Back to center. Bend the knees. Hold the breath and press your lower back down. Exhale. Curl tailbone up. Reach your elbows to right knee. Straighten your left leg. Relax your left hip. Send your left thigh forward. Pull belly in. Lift your chest. Reach your elbows up. Pull belly in and press your lower back down to the floor. Inhale, go back to center. Bend the knees, hold the breath, and press your lower back down. Exhale, curl tailbone up. Now reach your elbows towards the left. Straighten your right leg. Keep the chest lifted. Keep reaching your elbows up towards the left. Pull belly in. Inhale, come back to center. Bend the knees, hold the breath. Press your lower back to the floor. Exhale, curl tailbone up. Your elbows are to right knee. Straighten your left leg. Reach your right elbow up so the shoulder blades are off the floor. Relax your left hip. Reach your left thigh forward. Pull belly in. Press your lower back down. Inhale, come back to center. Bend the knees, hold the breath, and press your lower back to the floor. Exhale, release. Lower your head and shoulders to the floor and place the soles of your feet down onto the floor. Grab hold of your roll for abs with the roll, twisting abs with the roll. Reach your legs, place the roll between your thighs, reach your legs up towards the sky, and hands are clasped behind your head and your neck. Inhale, lift head, shoulder blades up, away from the floor. Hold the breath. Exhale, curl tailbones up and reach your elbows to left knee. Squeeze roll and send your legs straight up. Spread the toes. Reach out with the balls of your feet. Pull belly in. Keep pulling the belly in, moving belly away from your pelvic bone. Inhale, lower pelvis, but keep head and shoulder blades up. Hold the breath. Exhale, curl tailbone up, reach your legs straight up. Your elbows are to right knee. Squeeze roll, and then stretching your legs up towards the sky. Pull belly in, pulling all the way down. Press your lower back to floor. Inhale, bring your head to center. Hold the breath, press your lower back down to floor. As you exhale, curl tailbone up. Reach your legs straight up and reach your elbows to left knee. Reach your left elbow up, the shoulder blades are off the floor. Squeeze, roll. Squeeze, sit bones to tailbone. Now send your legs straight up as you pull your belly in. Keep moving belly away from pelvis and press your lower back to floor. Inhale, bring your head to center. Hold the breath and press your lower back down to the floor. Exhale, curl tailbone up. Reach your legs straight up. Your elbows are to right knee. Reach your right elbow up. The shoulder blades are off the floor. Squeeze the roll. Squeeze sit bones to tailbone. Now send your legs straight up. Pull belly in. Keep pulling the belly in and press your lower back down to the floor. Inhale, bring your head to center. And exhale, release. Lower your head and shoulders to the floor and place the soles of your feet down onto the floor. Bring the soles of your feet together so the knees are out towards the side. And let your arms come to rest onto your thighs so the weight of the hands just begins to open into hips, pelvis, and into lower back. Don't press, just allow the weight of the hands to be onto your thighs. And then breathe into lower back, deep breath. And as you breathe out, feeling for that release as you let go. Feel as if you're lengthening sit bones to heels. 2 more like this, deep breath. And as you exhale, feeling for that release as you let go. One more like this, deep breath. And then release. Use your hands to draw your knees together so the soles of your feet are onto the floor. Your next pose is bridge pose. So reach down with your fingertips and brush your heels with your fingertips. Then relax your heels aligned with sit bones or hip distance apart. Arms relaxed by your side and shoulders away from your feet. As you press your lower back to floor, breathe in, lengthening lower ribs away from sacrum, moving chest to chin. Press feet to floor, exhale, tilt pelvis, lifting pelvis up away from the floor. As you breathe in, expand your ribs out to the side. And as you exhale, lift up, pushing the floor away as you lift. Deep breath, spread your ribs. And exhale, as you lift up, send thighs and knees away from you. Breathe into lower back, lengthening lower ribs away from sacrum. And as you breathe out, push the floor away. Feel as if you're lengthening ankles away from heels. As you breathe in, your ribs, they're opening wide towards your armpits. Now exhale, lift up, push the floor away. Feel your inner thighs if they're squeezing towards each other so the knees are not flared to side. Close your eyes and just check into how you feel. Bringing all of the energy into pelvis and breathe, lengthening belly away from pelvis. Exhale, lifting up. Feel as if your pubic bone is reaching to sky. Breathing into lower back and lengthening ribs away from sacrum. And as you breathe out, move chest to chin as you send thighs in the opposite direction. Deep inhale. Exhale, tilt pelvis, lower your upper back to floor. Tilt pelvis, lower mid back to floor. Tilt pelvis as you lower all the way down to the floor. Keeping the tilt until you're down. Your next pose, another abdominal pose, this time straddle lifting through. So lift your feet above the floor, reach your legs straight up towards the sky. Hands clasped behind your head and neck, and straddling your legs out towards the side. Reaching out with the balls of your feet. If this is too strong for you today, then do frog lifting through. The knees will be bent and the heels will be aligned with your knees and toe specs back. Or you can move to the wall, having the soles of your feet against the wall. From here, inhale, lift head, shoulder blades up, away from the floor. But hold the breath. Exhale, curl tailbone up, and then lengthen your legs out towards the side. You're reaching out with the balls of your feet. Pull belly in. Now belly's in, press your lower back to floor. Feel as if you're reaching sit bones away from you. Inhale, lower pelvis, but keep head and shoulder blades up. Hold the breath. Exhale, curl tailbone up, and then lengthen your thighs. Feel the inner thighs, calves, ankles, as you lengthen out through the balls of your feet. Pull belly in. Inhale, lower pelvis, and lower your head about an inch. Hold the breath. Exhale, curl tailbone up, and then reach your legs out towards the side. Lift your chest. Reach your elbows up as if you're opening your armpits to sky. Pull belly in. Now press your lower back to floor. Inhale, lower pelvis, but this time on the same breath, lift your head, lift your chest, and reach your elbows straight up. Exhale, curl tailbone up, and then lengthen your legs out towards the side. Pull lower belly in. Inhale, release. Lower your head and shoulders to the floor. Bring the hands at the side of your thighs and knees. Draw your legs together and place the soles of your feet down to the floor. Roll to your right side. Bring your left hand down onto the floor by chest. Breathe in. And as you breathe out, push the floor away as you come on up. Coming onto your hands and knees for dolphin. Do 2 rounds of dolphin. The first round Today you'll do with your hands clasped. So measure up, hands onto biceps, and then reach your elbows to the floor. Bring your hands forward and clasp your hands. Keep your elbows tucking in so the elbows are not wider than the shoulders. Relax your neck, your shoulders, and relax your upper back. From here, take a deep breath into upper back. Lift, spread, upper back and curl toes under. Exhale, lift knees off the floor, and then lengthen the spine. Feel you're reaching back, taking the weight away from your shoulders. Now breathe into upper back. Broaden your upper back with your breath. And as you exhale, reach back. Feel as if you're opening your armpits to that back wall, keeping the neck relaxed. Breathe into your sternum. Deep breath, feeding your heart with this breath. Push the floor away on exhale and keep feeling for the lengthening through the spine. You're reaching your sit bones back. On the next breath, breathe into pelvis and feel as if you're gliding the tops of thighs away from pelvis. And as you breathe out, reach back, heels to floor, chest is moving to thighs and knees. Keep the spine long. On the next breath, as you breathe in, spread your ribs wide out towards your armpits. Now exhale, reach back, push the floor away and lengthen, taking the weight away from your shoulders. Reach back and reach heels to floor. Belly is pulling in. Inhale, release. Bend the knees and come all the way down. Take a breath in embryo, relaxing your arms down by your side. Relaxing forehead to floor. And just giving yourself a bit of time and noticing how your body feels here. From here, ease your hands back onto the shoulders. Come up for pigeon. This time, pigeon with your palms facing upwards. So measure up, your hands onto biceps, elbows to floor. Reach your hands forward, spread the fingers. Keep the elbows tucked in so they're not wider than the shoulders. Then relax your neck and your shoulders and your upper back. Take a deep breath into upper back. Lift, spread upper back and curl toes under. And exhale, lift knees off the floor and then reach back, moving chest back towards your thighs and knees. Take a deep breath, spreading the ribs, spread your upper back. And exhale, reach back. Working with one leg up for those who want to go to this stage. Anchor into your right leg. Breathe in, lift your left leg up. And as you breathe out, reach it back, spread the toes. Breathe into your left hip, deep breath, feeling for easing left thigh away from pelvis. And as you breathe out, sending that left leg back, right heel is reaching to floor. On the next breath, as you breathe in, you're sending your left leg way back. And as you breathe out, lower your left foot to the floor. Anchor into left foot. Breathe in, lift your right leg up. And as you breathe out, reach it back. Spread the toes. Breathe in and expand your ribs. And as you breathe out, as you reach back, taking the top ribs away from shoulders. On the next breath, breathe into your right hip. Feel the gliding right thigh away from pelvis. And as you breathe out, lengthening that right thigh away from you. Deep inhale. And exhale, lowering your right foot to floor. Bend the knees and coming down. Bring the big toes together, knees out towards the side. and take a breath in child's pose. You're reaching your sit bones back towards your heels, breathing into lower back. And exhaling as you let it go. Deep breaths. And exhaling, allowing your body to let go from this. One more breath here, deep breath, breathing into lower back, into hips, into pelvis. And exhaling, release. Is your hands under the shoulders. Push the floor away, coming all the way up to stand. Your next pose today is Nowly. So you're bending the knees, your hands are onto your thighs, very close towards your hip crease. Pressing down with your feet, toes are lifted. From here, you take a deep breath. Then exhale, chin tucks in, suck your belly in, feel as if the side ribs are sucking in. And then shifting the belly from side to side. Rolling the belly as much as you can. And breathe in. And exhale. Keep moving the belly. Now, use your hips to accentuate the movement. And breathe in 2 more. Exhale. One more like this. Breathe in. Exhale. Now leave. And inhale, release. Stand at the front of your mat for your salutations. Stand the feet together. Your back is tweaking. Stand with your feet a little bit wider, about hip distance apart. Press down with your feet. Feel you're anchoring into the floor. Exhale, hands together at chest. Pressing down and then really feel the earth is supporting you as your feet presses the floor. And then breathe in, reach your arms out and up towards the sky. Telescoping ribs as you reach your arms up. Exhale, fold forward, bellies in, hands to the floor. Lunge, inhale, step your left leg back. Bend your left knee to the floor. Go in as deep as you can. And as you're reaching your arms out and up towards the sky. Exhale, hands down. Step your right leg back for plank. Reach it back into heels. From here, bend the knees. And as you breathe out, lower down, keeping elbows tucking in. Inhale, cobra. Move chest and ribs forward whilst lengthening your legs back. And exhale, press back for downward facing dog. Feeling for pushing floor away in your downward dog. Lunge, inhale, step your left foot forward between the hands. Right knees to the floor. Press down into both feet as you're reaching your arms out up towards the sky. Going as deep as you can. And as you breathe out, hands down and step your right leg forward for forward bend. Inhale, stand, lengthening through the spine as you're reaching your arms to the sky. And as you breathe out, hands together at chest. Chair pose, bend the knees. And as you breathe in, you're sweeping your arms out and up. Spread the fingers. Exhale, fold forward, straighten the legs. As you breathe in, glide chest forward away from thighs and knees. Flatten the hands to floor, and as you breathe out, step or hop it back into plank. Lower down, keeping elbows in. Inhale, move your chest and ribs forward for cobra or upward facing dog. Moving chest forward, lengthening your legs back. Exhale, press it back, downward facing dog. Warrior 1, breathe in, step your left foot forward by your left hand, right foot towards the right edge of the mat. Push the floor away as you're reaching your arms up towards the sky. As you breathe out, hands down, Step your left leg back for plank, feet together. Exhale, lower down, keep elbows in. Cobra or upward dog, breathe in as you move chest and ribs forward. You're lengthening your legs back. And as you breathe out, press back, downward facing dog. Warrior one, breathe in, step your right foot forward by your right hand, pushing the floor away. You're reaching your arms to the sky. And as you breathe out, hands down, step your right leg back for plank, feet together. Exhale, lower down, keep elbows in. Inhale, cobra or upward dog, moving chest and ribs forward. Exhale, press back, downward facing dog. On the next breath, bend the knees, and as you breathe in, step or hop your legs between the hands. And as you breathe out, fold forward, belly's pulling in. Chair pose, knees are bent, your arms are reaching up. And as you breathe out, stand, hands together, out. Press your feet to floor, breathe in, arms up, telescoping ribs. Exhale, fold forward, belly's in. Lunge, inhale, step, right leg back, bend your right knee, and you're sweeping your arms up towards the sky. And as you exhale, hands are down, step your left leg back for plank. Reach back into heels, and as you breathe out, lower down, keeping elbows tucked in. Breathe into cobra or upward facing dog. Moving chest and ribs forward as you lengthen your legs back. Exhale, press it back, downward facing dog. Lunge, inhale, right leg steps forward between the hands. Left knees to the floor, pushing the floor away as you're reaching your arms up towards the sky. And as you breathe out, hands are down, step your left foot forward for forward bend. Inhale, stand, lengthen through the spine as you're reaching your arms to the sky. Exhale, hands together at chest. Chair pose, knees are bent. Breathe in, you're sweeping your arms up towards the sky. Exhale, fold forward, belly's in. Inhale, move your chest forward away from thighs and knees. Flatten the hands to the floor, and as you breathe out, step or hop it back into plank. Lower down, keep elbows in. Breathe into cobra or upward facing dog. And as you breathe out, press it back, downward facing dog. Warrior one, breathe in, step your left foot forward by your left hand, pushing the floor away as you're reaching your arms up towards the sky. And as you breathe out, hands down, step left leg back for plank, feet together. Exhale, lower down, elbows are tucked in. Breathe into cobra or upward facing dog. And as you breathe out, press it back, downward facing dog. Warrior one, breathe in, step your right foot forward by your right hand. You're pushing the floor away as you reach your arms to the sky. And as you breathe out, hands down, step your right leg back for plank. Reach back into heels and exhale, lower down. Breathe into cobra or upward facing dog. Keep drawing chest forward, keep sending sit bones back. Exhale, press back, downward facing dog. On the breath, bend the knees, and as you inhale, step or hop the legs between the hands. And as you breathe out, fold forward, belly's in. Chair pose, knees are bent, your arms are reaching out and up, shoulders are down. Exhale, stand, hands together at chest. Inhale, arms up, telescoping ribs. Exhale, fold forward, belly's in. Lunge, breathe in, step your left leg back, bend your left knee, and you're reaching your arms out to the sky. Going as deep as you can. Keep pushing the floor away with your right foot as you reach your arms up. Exhale, hands down, step your right leg back for plank. Reach back into heels, and as you breathe out, lower down, keep elbows in. You can bend the knees. Breathe into cobra or upward facing dog. And as you breathe out, press it back, downward facing dog. Warrior one, breathe in, step your left foot forward by your left hand. Push the floor away as you're reaching your arms up towards the sky. Bend that front knee and feel as you're sending your left thigh forward. And exhale, hands down. Step your left leg back for plank. Reach back to heels. Exhale, lower down, elbows are in. Breathe into cobra or upward facing dog. Lengthen your legs back, sit bones to heels. Exhale, press back, downward dog. Warrior one, breathe in, step your right foot forward by right hand, left foot towards the left edge of the mat. Pushing the floor away as you're reaching your arms to sky. Exhale, hands down, step your right leg back for plank. Reach back into heels. Lower down on exhale, keep elbows in. Breathe into cobra or up dog. And exhale, press back, downward dog. On the breath, bend the knees and as you breathe in, step or hop your legs between the hands. Exhale, lengthen through the spine as you fold forward, belly's in. Chair pose, knees are bent, your arms are reaching out and up. Spread the fingers. And exhale, stand, hands together at chest. Inhale, arms up, telescoping ribs as you reach your arms to stand. Exhale, fold forward, belly's in. Inhale, step your right leg back for plank. Reach your arms for lunge. Reach your arms up towards the sky. And as you breathe out, hands down and step your left leg back for plank. Reach back into heels. Exhale, lower down, keep elbows in. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Moving chest and ribs forward as you lengthen your legs back. Exhale, press back, downward facing dog. Lunge, inhale, step your right leg forward between the hands. Place your left knee to the floor. Push the floor away as you reach your arms to the sky. Exhale, hands down. Step your left leg forward for forward bend. Inhale, stand. Lengthen through the spine as you reach your arms to the sky. Exhale, hands together at chest. Give yourself a moment from this. We're moving into free pose vignettes, working in hips today, hips and twists. From here, bend the knees, and as you breathe in, your arms out and up. Spread the fingers. Exhale, fold forward, belly's in. As you breathe in, move chest away from thighs and knees. Exhale, step or hop it back into plank. Lower down, keep elbows in. Clasp your hands behind your back for bolts. As you breathe in, lift chest, lift legs, and reach your legs back. Reach your hands down towards your heels and tuck sit bones down. Tuck sit bones to heels. Exhale, release, lower down. Hands are under the shoulders. Breathe into lower back, curl toes under. Exhale, press back, downward facing dog. Feeling for pushing floor away in downward dog. Inhale, warrior one. Step your left foot forward by your left hand. Right foot towards the right edge of the mat. Push the floor away as you reach in your arms up towards the sky. Bend your left knee and feel as if your left thigh is reaching forward. Reach back into your right leg, and as you breathe in, stretch up. And as you breathe out, going a little deeper into pose. Deep breath, lift sternum. And as you breathe out, glide your right hip forward as your left hip eases back. One more like this, deep breath. And exhale, release. Hands down either side of your front foot. Flatten your right hand onto the floor, or your right hand is flat onto a block. And as you breathe in, sweeping your left arm up towards the sky. Easy, twisting warrior. And as you breathe out, glide your left hip back. As you press your left foot to floor, breathe in, moving belly forward away from pelvis. Your chest is moving to chin. And as you breathe out, reaching, opening out to the left side, keep gliding your left hip back. On the next breath, you're lengthening ribs away from your sacrum. Right exhale, twist to the left, sending your left sit bone back, reaching your right heel back towards the floor. Inhale, release. Bring your hands down either side of your front foot and ease your left foot back about 10 inches. You're setting your legs bones up as pyramid with back traction. So your hands, your feet are facing in the same direction. They're hip distance apart. Your hands are onto your left thigh, traction in your left thigh away from you. From here, we do pyramid with back traction and Uddiyana. So from here, take a deep breath. And then exhale. Uddiyana, chin tucks in, belly pulls in and up. Keep feeling you're hollowing your belly out. Relax your belly and then breathe. Deep breath. Exhale. Tuck the chin in. Suck your belly in. The back of your thighs are reaching back, but you keep hollowing your belly out. Neck is relaxed. And release. If you want to do this with the hands to the floor, then you should be able to do that. Your back is released now. The last one in this, take a deep breath. And exhale. Chin tucks in. Tuck your belly in. You're pushing the floor away. Keep feeling as if you're hollowing your belly out. And release. Hands under the shoulders. Step your left leg back for plank. Reach back into heels, and as you breathe out, lower down, keep elbows tucked in. Once you're all the way to the floor, lengthen your legs back and grab your hands and now taking hold of your sit bones with both hands. Deep breath, inhale, lift chest, lift legs. And as you breathe out, lengthen your legs back. Sit bones are reaching to heels. Stay here, and then breathe in, moving belly away from pelvis. And as you breathe out, lengthening your legs back. One more like this. As you breathe in, you're lengthening your ribs away from sacrum. And as you breathe out, sit bones reaches to heels. Relax your neck and relax your shoulders. Inhale, release, lower down. Bring your hands under the shoulders. Breathe into lower back and curl toes under. Exhale, press it back for downward facing dog. Feeling for pushing floor away in your downward dog. Warrior one, breathe in, step your right foot forward by your right hand, left foot towards the left edge of the mat. Push the floor away as you're reaching your arms to the sky. Bend your right knee and feel as if you're gliding your right thigh forward. Press back into your left leg as you breathe in, lengthen out of your left side. And as you breathe out, left hip glides forward, right hip is back. Squaring your hips up if you can. Now breathe in, lift belly, diaphragm, lift chest. And as you breathe out, as you go a little deeper, feel as if you're sending your right thigh forward. Last one in this, breathe in and lengthen ribs away from sacrum. Exhale, release, hands down, either side of your front foot. Flattening your left hand to the floor. As you breathe in, you're sweeping your right arm up to the sky for easy twisting warrior. You can place your left hand to the block as you open out towards the right. Now breathe in and lengthen your ribs away from your left hip. Press your right foot to the floor as you twist to the right, reach your right fingertips to sky. Right foot presses down, breathe in, glide your belly forward, feel this right down from pelvic bone. And as you breathe out, as you twist to the right, reach your right arm up and glide your right sit bone up. One more like this, deep breath. Exhale, release. Hands down either side of your front foot. Ease your right foot back about 10 inches and turn so that both feet are facing in the same direction for pyramid. Hands are onto your right thigh. As you press your right foot to floor, breathe in traction, belly away from thigh. Uddiyana, exhale. Chin tucks in, belly pulls back. Keep traction in the right thigh away from pelvis. Keep sending the back of your thighs and sit bones are reaching back. Then relax 2 more, deep breath. Exhale. Uddiyana, tuck the chin in. Tuck your belly in. And then back of the thighs are reaching back. Keep feeling as if you're hollowing your belly out. Release one more like this. Breathe in. You can place hands to the floor. Breathe in deeply. Exhale. Uddiyana, chin tucks in. Tuck your belly in. Sit bones are reaching back. You're hollowing the belly out. Back of the thighs, back of the calves are reaching back. Inhale, release. Hands under the shoulders. Step your right leg back for plank. Reach it back into heels. And as you breathe out, lower down, keeping elbows tucked in. Once you're all the way down, lengthen your legs back. And clasp your hands behind your back for boats with your hands clasped. Inhale, lift chest, lift legs. And as you breathe out, reaching your fist, your hands, the clasped hands are down towards your heels. Deep breath, keep moving belly forward away from pelvis. And as you breathe out, reach and sit bones down to heels. You're lengthening your legs back. One more deep breath. Exhale, release, lower down. Hands are under the shoulders. Breathe into lower back, curl toes under. And exhale, press it back. Downward facing dog. Feeling for pushing the floor away in downward dog. Lunge, inhale, step your left leg forward between the hands. Place your right knee to the floor. Pad your right knee if you need. And reach your arms up towards the sky. From here, twisting lunge. Left hand is onto left thigh. Breathe in, reaching your right arm is up. As you breathe out, your right elbow is over your left thigh knee. Make a fist or hands into prayer position with your left hand on top. As you breathe in, lengthen out of your right side. As you breathe out, twist to the left and relax your right shoulder away from right ear. Press your left foot to floor and then breathe in, lengthen belly away from your pelvis. And as you breathe out, feel as if you're sending sit bones down towards your left heel. Now breathe in and keep lengthening the ribs away from waist. Exhale, twist to the left and glide your left shoulder away from ears. Inhale, release. Your hands are down either side of your front foot. Your next pose is lounge lunge. So bring your right hand forward about 12 inches ahead of the right shoulder. Reaching your right leg back. Left hand is hugging your thigh to chest. Now breathe in and gliding your ribs forward out of your right side. And as you breathe out, keep sending your right leg back as you move your chest to the inside of left leg. Now breathe in and keep moving belly forward away from pelvis. And as you breathe out, draw chest closer towards that left leg. Anchor, feel as if you're reaching your right leg back. And breathe in, gliding your ribs forward away from hips. And exhale, feel your right side ribs as they open up towards your right armpit and move chest closer towards your left leg. Inhale, release. Bring your hands down so the hands are on the inside of your left foot. Take your left foot slightly wider towards the left edge of your mat. Your next pose is mancoon stretch or lizard. Your traction in your left hand forward. Curl the toes under of your right foot. Lift your right knee off the floor and reach back into your right heel. From here, as you press your left foot to floor, breathe in and lengthening the ribs forward. And as you breathe out, allowing your body to hover over the edge of your mat. Keep reaching your right heel back. Now breathe in and lengthening ribs away from waist. If you can, bend the elbows and come down onto your forearms. Belly's pulling in. Feel you're reaching sit bones back towards your right heel. If that is too strong for you, then place your right knee to floor. Deep breath, keep moving belly, diaphragm, chest forward. As you breathe out, as you fold a little deeper, send your left sit bone back and reach your left heel to the floor. Last one in this, deep breath. Exhale, release. Place your right knee to the floor and step your left leg back for plank. Reaching back into heels. Exhale, lower down, keeping elbows tucked in. Inhale, cobra or up dog, moving chest and ribs forward as you're lengthening your legs. Exhale, press it back for turbo dog. Elbows are bent. You're reaching your heels to the floor, chest to thighs and knees. Squeeze your elbows in. Feel for wrapping the shoulders. Lunge, inhale, step forward between the hands. Place your left knee to the floor. Pad your left knee if you need. Pushing the floor away as you reach your arms out and up towards the sky. Press your right foot to floor and then breathe in, lift your belly away from right thigh. And as you exhale, taking it a little deeper. Twisting lunge, right hand is onto right thigh. Breathe and stretch your left arm up. And as you breathe out, left elbow is over your right thigh. Make a fist or hands into prayer position. The right hand is on top. Press down into your left shin. And then breathe in, lengthening your ribs away from left hip. And exhale, twisting towards the right. As you breathe, feel this right from your pelvic bowl as you lift your belly away from pelvis. As you twist to the right, glide your right hip back. Now breathe into lower back and lengthening ribs away from sacrum. And exhale, twisting to the right shoulders away from your hip. Inhale, release, hands down under the shoulders. Bring your left hand forward about 12 inches ahead of the shoulder. Right hand is traction in your right thigh forward, setting up for lounge lunge. Lengthen your left leg back and then inhale, lengthen out of your left side. And as you breathe out, move your chest to the inside of right leg. Right foot presses to floor and breathe in, glide belly forward away from pelvis. And as you breathe out, twisting towards the right. Breathe into lower back. You're lengthening ribs away from sacrum. Keep sending your left leg back as you move your chest closer to inside of right leg. Inhale, release. Bring your hands on the inside of your right foot. Right foot eases towards the right edge of the mat. Curl the toes under of your left foot and reach back into your left heel. That left knee is now away from the floor. Mancoon stretch or lizard. As you breathe in, lengthen belly away from pelvis. And as you breathe out, reach your left heel back. If you can, bend the elbows so the forearms are onto the floor or a block. And then breathe in. Press your right foot to floor and glide your belly forward away from pelvis. And exhale, reach your left heel back. This is stronger than you want it to be. You can place your left knee to the floor. Breathe into lower back and lengthening your ribs forward. And as you breathe out, as you send your left heel back, send your left sit bones back, moving chest closer towards the floor. Inhale, release. Place your left knee to the floor. Hands at either side of your right leg. Step your right leg back for plank. Reach back into heels, and as you breathe out, lower down. Keep elbows tucked in. Breathe into cobra or upward facing dog, moving chest and ribs forward, lengthening your legs back. And as you breathe out, press it back, downward facing dog. If you can, bend the elbows, do turbo dog, squeeze elbows in. Stay here and then breathe, deep breath. And as you breathe out, reach your heels to the floor, squeeze your elbows in. On the next breath, as you breathe in, step your left foot forward between the hands for extended twisting warrior. Bring your right hand down on the outside of your left foot, and then reaching your left arm up towards the sky. Or place your left hand onto hip or sacrum. You can also place your right hand onto a block. As you breathe in, lengthening your ribs away from your right hip. And as you breathe out, twisting towards the left. Send your left sit bone back. Deep breath, inhale. Lengthen belly away from pelvis. And as you breathe out, as you twist to the left, your left arm is reaching to sky. Relax your neck as much as you can. Now feel this right from pelvic bowl. Breathe in and move belly away from pelvis. Feel your chest moves to chin. And exhale, twist to the left. Inhale, release. Bring your hands down either side of your front foot. Place your right knee to the floor. And then bring your hands so the thumbs are either side of the spinal column. Heel of the hands is tucking sacrum down. Bend your left knee. As you breathe in, lengthen out of your lower back. And as you breathe out, use your hands to tuck sacrum down as you go a little deeper. As you breathe in, lift belly away from pelvis, chest is lifting. And as you exhale, as you can, go a little deeper, tucking sacrum down. One more breath like this, deep breath. And exhaling, release. Bring your hands down onto the shoulders. Your next pose is pigeon. So bring your left foot towards the right edge of your mat. And then walk your hands back so the hands are slightly under the shoulders. Straighten your right leg if you can. Pigeon with Uddiyana. So from here, take a deep breath. And then exhale. Tuck the chin in. Suck your belly in and up. Pull the belly in, all the way in. Spread ribs, spread diaphragm. Keep feeling as if you're hollowing your belly out. Relax your belly. Walk your hands forward. And then breathe in. You're lengthening the ribs away from waist. And as you breathe out, pull your belly in as you fold. Breathe into lower back. You're lengthening ribs away from sacrum. And exhale as you fold, coming all the way down, feet still active. One more like this, deep breath. And exhale. Belly's in, send your left thigh forward as you reach your right leg back. Inhale, release. Walk your hands back, hands under the shoulders. Curl the toes under of your right foot, step back into downward facing dog. One downward facing dog. Do turbo dog if you can. Elbows are bent. Squeeze your elbows in. Keep the neck relaxed. On the next breath, as you breathe in, step your right leg forward between the hands for extended twisting warrior. So your warrior one stance, bring your left hand on the outside of your right foot. You can use a block. You're reaching your right arm up towards the sky, or the right hand is onto hip or sacrum. Reach back into your left leg as you breathe in, lengthening the ribs away from left hip. Press your right foot to the floor as you twist to the right, reaching your right fingertip to the sky. Now breathe in, feel this right from pelvic bowl as you move belly away from pelvis. Feel your belly moving away from the top of your right thigh. And as you exhale, as you twist to the right, glide your right sit bone back. On the next breath, move. Breathe into sternum and move chest to chin. Reach your left arm down as you reach your right arm up on exhale. Inhale, release. Bring your hands down either side of your front foot and place your left knee to the floor. Your hands, your thumbs are either side of the spinal column. Heel of the hands is tucked and sacrum down. Bend your front knee. Press into your left shin and then breathe in, lengthen out of your lower back. And as you breathe out, as you go a little deeper, reach your elbows back. Sacrum is tucking down. Now breathe in and feel this right from pelvic bowl as you lift your belly away from pelvis. Chest is lifting. And as you exhale, go in a little deeper. One more. Breathe into sternum, lift chest. Exhale, reach your elbows back, pulling belly in. Inhale, release. Hands down, either side of your front foot. Pigeon is your right foot towards the left edge of your mat. Your hands are on, bring your hands back slightly so they're under the shoulders. Reach your left leg straight back. Veer down into pelvis and breathe in as deeply as you can. Exhale completely. Uddiyana touching in. Suck your belly in. Now feel this right down from pelvic bowl. Keep pulling the belly in. Spread ribs, spread diaphragm. You're hollowing your belly out. And relax. Fold forward over your right shin. Both feet are active. Reach your left leg back. Breathe in and lengthen belly away from pelvis. And exhaling as you fold. Send your sit bones back. Breathing into lower back, lengthening lower ribs away from sacrum. And exhaling as you fold. One more like this, deep breath. Exhale, pull belly in. Your right thigh is gliding forward, your left thigh is reaching back. Inhale, release. Walk your hands back so the hands are on the shoulders. Step your right leg back. Step back for downward facing dog. If you can, bend the elbows, do turbo dog. Squeeze your elbows in, feel for the wrapping of the shoulders. On your next breath, as you breathe in, step your left leg forward for warrior one. Push the floor away as you're reaching your arms out and up towards the sky. From here, twisting warrior. Left hand is onto left thigh. Breathe in, reach your right arm up. As you breathe out, bring your right elbow over your left thigh knee. Make a fist with your right hand, left hand is on top. Now breathe in and glide your ribs forward away from your right hip. And as you breathe out, twisting towards the left. Deep breath, move belly away from pelvis. As you exhale, as you twist to the left, glide shoulder down away from your knee. Breathe into the lower back and lengthen ribs away from sacrum. Now twist to the left and both shoulders down. If you can, interlock, sliding your right arm over your left thigh and then under. Left arm is around the back by the hands, or use clothing to bind, or use a strap to bind. Now breathe in and lengthening your right ribs away from right hip. And as you breathe out, twist to the left. Deep breath, breathe into belly, moving belly away from pelvis. And exhale, twist to the left. One more like this, deep breath. Exhale, twist to the left. You have options here. First option is stay in the pose. If you're in the bind, stay in the bind. Step your right leg forward. And then anchor into right leg. Breathe in, lift your left leg up for bird of paradise. Reaching your left leg out towards the sky. Alternative options is to stand, bring both feet together. Standing on your right leg, reach your left hand down, take hold of the outside of your left foot for standing spinal twist. Reach your left leg up and forward, and then reaching your left arm straight back. Standing spinal twist. Deep breath, inhale. And as you exhale, opening up, keep reaching that foot forward if you're in the bird of paradise, and reaching that arm back if you're in standing spinal twist. That left leg is reaching forward, whichever pose you're in. Deep breath. Good, and exhale, release. Well done, everyone. Hands onto the floor. Step back. Yeah, step back into plank. And then lower down, keep elbows tucked in. Cobra, inhale, move chest and ribs forward as you're lengthening your legs back. Exhale, release, lower down and press it back, downward facing dog. Feeling for pushing the floor away. If you want to go further, bend the elbows and do turbo dog, squeezing elbows in. Keep the neck relaxed. Warrior one, breathe in, step your right foot forward by your right hand, left foot towards the left edge of the mat. Pushing the floor away as you're reaching your arms up towards the sky. Bend your right knee and feel for reaching back into your left foot. Feel the energy into both feet. Twisting warrior, inhale, reach your left arm up. Right hand is onto the right thigh. And as you breathe out, bring in your left elbow over your right thigh. Then make a fist and your right hand is on top. Breathe in and glide your ribs forward away from left hip. And as you breathe out, twisting towards the right. Glide your right shoulder away from right hip. Breathe into lower back, lengthening ribs away from sacrum. And exhale as you twist towards the right, glide your left shoulder is away from your hip. Soften sternum, and then as you breathe in, breathe into heart, moving chest forward towards the chin. Press into your right foot. Exhale, send your right sit to bone back. From here, interlock. Slide your left arm over and then under your right thigh. Right arm is around the back. Bind the hands if you can, or hands taking hold of clothing, or use a strap. And then breathe in. Keep moving belly away from pelvis. Exhale, twisting towards the right. Shoulders are down. Notice where you're feeling this most, and then breathe there. Deep breath. And as you exhale with ease, twisting towards the right. One more like this. Deep breath. And exhale, opening to right. Stay in the bind if you can. On the next breath, step your left foot forward. Then anchor into left leg. Lift your right leg up for bird of paradise. Your right foot is reaching out towards the right. You're not quite there, standing on your left leg. Reach your left hand down, take hold of the outside of the right foot. Lifting the right foot up and reaching it forward as you reach your right arm back. And breathe in, keep lifting belly up away from pelvis. And if you're in bird of paradise, keep reaching your right foot towards the right. If you're in standing spinal twist, reaching your right arm back. 2 more breaths, deep breaths. And exhale, opening out a little bit more. 1 more like this, deep breath. And exhale, release. You have the option, you have the choice now. You're doing vertical splits against the wall. So in your vertical splits against the wall, you can either do vertical splits against the wall, or you can do splits on the floor. So if you're doing splits on the floor, do both sides. Coming down into splits on the floor, or splits on the wall. So if you're doing splits on the wall, you're starting with your feet to the wall, your hands down, stepping into that downward facing dog. Downward facing dog, hands are on the floor. You step 1 foot onto the wall. I usually step 2, and then you're reaching up. So my right foot is onto the wall, my left foot is reaching to the floor. You walk your hands closer to the wall, and then opening the hips as much as you can. Keep moving the thighs away from you, and keep moving your chest towards the wall. Stay here for about 3 to 4 breaths on each side. Hamstrings are tight, make the pose a little bit easier. Deep breath. The closer you bring your hands to the wall, the closer you move your chest to the walls, the more opening you will find in this pose. Take 2 more breaths if you can. And then step it down, downward facing dog. From here, as you breathe in, glide forward for plank. Exhale, lower down, keep elbows tucked in. Clasp your hands behind your back for boat. Inhale, lift chest, lift legs. Reach your legs back, spread the toes. Moving chest and ribs forward as you're lengthening your legs back. Breathe in, keep lengthening ribs away from sacrum. Exhale, lengthen your legs back, sit bones are reaching to heels. 1 more, deep breath, belly away from pelvis. And exhale, release, lower down. Bring your hands under the shoulders and breathe into lower back, curl toes under. Exhale, press back, downward facing dog. Feeling for pushing floor weight in your downward dog. You can do turbo dog, bending the elbows, squeezing the elbows in. Pigeon, Inhale, step your left foot forward between the hands. Your left foot is towards the right edge of the mat. Straighten your right leg if you can and reach it straight back. From here, your next pose is twisting pigeon towards your left thigh. Left hand is by left hip, reach the hand away from the hip. As you breathe in, bring your right arm over your left thigh. Try not to be here, but you're sending your right hip back to floor. Reaching your right leg back, straighten right leg, and then balloon the breath into right ribs. And exhale, you're folding over your left thigh. Now breathe into lower back, deep breath, keep lengthening of the ribs away from sacrum. And as you breathe out, folding towards your left thigh. Right leg is active, both feet are active and sending that right leg back. As your body opens up, your right hip will get closer to floor. Feel this from pelvic bowl and breathe in, moving belly forward away from pelvis. And exhaling as you fold over your left thigh. One more breath, deep breath. Exhale, release, hands to center. From here, pigeon twisting towards your left foot. Sitting onto your left sit bones. Bring your left foot up so you've got a right angle. And bring your taking hold of your foot with both hands. Breathe down into pelvis, breathe in, lifting belly away from pelvis. And as you breathe out, bringing sternum towards your foot. If you can go further, bring your left elbow to the arc of your left foot. Make a fist, your right hand is on top. As you breathe in, keep lengthening your ribs away from left hip. And as you breathe out, you're twisting towards the right. Relax your left ear to left shoulder. Breathe in from your pelvic fold and move belly, move diaphragm, move chest. And as you breathe out, as you twist to the right, relax your shoulders down, neck is relaxed. Breathing into lower back and lengthening ribs away from sacrum. And as you breathe out, opening towards the right. Inhale, release. Your hands are under the shoulders. Step back into downward facing dog. Feeling for pushing floor away in your downward dog. As you breathe in, rising up onto tiptoes. Exhale, push the floor away, reach back, heels to floor, chest to thighs and knees. You reach your sit bones back. One more like this. Breathe in and rise up, tiptoes. Exhale, reach your sit bones back. Belly's in, chest is moving to thighs and knees. On the next breath, pigeon, breathe in, step your right foot forward between the hands. Your right foot comes towards the left edge of the mat. Come on down and reach your left leg straight back. Twisting pigeon towards your right thigh. Right hand is by right hip, the hand reaches away. Left arm is coming over, so both arms are over your right thigh. Left and back, so reaching your left leg back and balloon the breath into left side ribs. And as you breathe out, you're folding over your right thigh. Now breathe in and feel this moving the energy right from pelvic bowl as move belly away from pelvis. And exhale, sending that left leg back. Reach back into your left big toe. On the breath, lift sternum. Keep moving chest to chin. And exhale, folding over your right thigh. Both feet are active. Inhale, release, and then ease up from here. Twisting pigeon towards the foot or sternum to foot. Your right foot is at a right angle. You're sitting on your right sit bone. That might send your left knee slightly crooked. Aim to straighten that left leg if you can. Take hold of your right foot with both hands. Pressing down into your sit bone and breathe in, lift out of your right side. And as you breathe out, bringing sternum towards the foot. If you can go further, bring your right elbow to the arc of your right foot. Make a fist with right hand, left hand is on top. Now feel this right from your pelvic bone. Breathe in and lengthen belly away from pelvis. And as you breathe out, twist to the left. Your right shoulder is down. Relax your right ear with right shoulder. Breathing into lower back and lengthening your ribs away from sacrum. And as you breathe out, you're opening out towards the left. Deep breath, inhale. And as you breathe out, as you twist to the left, relax your shoulders. One more like this, deep breath. Exhale, release. Bring your hands under the shoulders. Step back into plank. Reach back into heels. Lower down and exhale. Keep elbows in. Cobra or upward dog. Breathe in. As you move chest and ribs forward, you're lengthening your legs back. Exhale, press back. Downward facing dog. Feeling for pushing floor away in downward dog. From here, on the breath, either bend the knees and come down, or step or hop the legs between the hands and coming down into a seated position. Your next pose is Ashtabakra, or cripple sage pose. Okay, in this pose, you're crossing your left ankle over your right. Your right arm is sliding under your left thigh and knee. Left arm is out towards the left. Your hands about shoulder distance apart. From here, you're pressing down into your left hip and lengthening out of your left side. And as you breathe out, you're folding towards the left. Lift your feet off the floor and lengthen your legs away from you. Cripple sage or Ashtabakra. You can also do this by reaching your right leg up, sliding your right shoulder under, and then right hand is to the floor. So you're coming into this pose from what we would call elephant trunk. You're then lifting your left foot off the floor and reaching forward. Then coming into the pose this way. You have those options. Go ahead. 3 to 4 breaths if you can. And then do both sides. So if you're not quite getting into that, you could also do elephant trunk. Elephant trunk, your hands down, reaching your legs over the shoulders, tucking the foot down. Hands by hips, and then pushing the floor away as you lift up. Lift both feet off the floor if you can. You should let it go on both sides. Step into downward facing dog. Finish up once you've done both sides. And then from there, step into downward facing dog. From downward facing dog, inhale, step your left leg forward between the hands for warrior 2. So you're in this pose here, warrior 2. Relax your arms to the side. Turn your left foot forward so both feet are facing in the same direction. And then bring your hands onto your thighs, heel of the hands by hip crease. As you press your feet to the floor, breathe in and lift, lengthen belly away from pelvis. And as you breathe out, you're folding forward, hands to the floor. From here, walk your hands. Your right hand takes hold of your right ankle. Left arm reaches around and takes hold of the left ankle. Press down in plank stretch. Press into your left leg. And as you breathe in, lengthening the ribs away from left hip. Bend your left elbow to the floor as you bring your forehead towards your right shin, towards your right foot. And then breathe in, balloon the breath into left ribs, opening the ribs to the left. And as you breathe out, feel for bringing your forehead towards your right ankle. One more like this, deep breath. And exhale as you're taking it a little deeper. Inhale, release. Walk your hands across and all the way over to the other side. Left hand is taking hold of left ankle. Right hand reaches around, it takes hold of your right ankle. Feel as if you've anchored into right leg, and then balloon the breath into right ribs, lengthening ribs away from right hip. Exhale, pull belly in. As you bring your forehead towards your left ankle, reach your right elbow to floor. And then breathe in, lengthening belly away from your left thigh. Pull belly in, exhale, as you bring your forehead towards left ankle, bend your right elbow. Deep breaths. And exhale as you're taking it a little deeper. One more like this, deep breath. And exhale. Inhale, release. Walk your hands back to center. And then coming down into a seated position. Sit down and reach your legs straight forward. Reach out with the heels, flexing toes back. Grounding down into your sit bone. Breathe in and reach your arms straight out and up towards the sky. Pull belly in. Exhale as you're folding forward. You might be able to take hold of your feet or hands to the floor. From your pelvic bowl, so root down. Sit bones roots down, and then breathe in, lifting belly away from pelvis. Chest lifts. And breathe out, pull belly in as you fold. Breathe into lower back, deep breath. And exhale, belly's in as you fold. Feet still active, spread the toes. The ball of the foot is spreading. Now feel this right from your pelvic bowl, and then breathe in, move your belly back. Keep moving belly back away from pelvis. Now exhale, lead with your chest as you fold forward. Keep moving belly away from pelvis. Last one like this, deep breath, lengthening ribs away from sacrum. Lead with your chest, exhale, keep moving belly away from tops of thighs. Inhale, release. Pushing the floor away, breathe in as you come on up. Your next pose is lying down, spinal twist. So you lie down onto your back. Arms are reaching out towards the side. Bend the knees and lift your feet up off the floor. Breathe into lower back. And as you breathe out, your knees are coming down towards your right armpit. You can place your right hand onto the lowest part of the ribs on your left side. And then breathe into these lower ribs on your left side. Deep breaths. And exhale, release. Bring your right hand high up onto the mid part of the ribs, the boniest part of the ribs on the left side. Tap this area and then breathe there. Deep breath. Fill yourself up with the breath and exhale. Right hand is into left armpit. Tap this area and then breathe there. Deep breath. And exhale. Same again. Tap into this area, right into armpits, into thigh right glands. Breathe there. Deep breath. And exhale. Arm to side. Press your arms to floor. Breathe in. One at a time. Bring your legs back to center. And exhale. Knees down towards your left armpit. Heads in the opposite direction. Left hand is on the lowest part of the ribs on your right side. Tap this area and then breathe in. Deep breath. And exhale. Left hand is the midpoint of the ribs on the right side. Bonus area. Tap this area and breathe there. Deep breath. And exhale. Left hand into right armpits. Tap this area and breathe there. Deep breath. And exhale. One more deep breath. And exhale. Arms press the floor. Breathe in one at a time. Draw your knees back to center. And then place your feet to the floor. You can stay here or bring the soles of your feet together or lengthen your legs forward as you lie down in your final pose into Shavasana. Relax your arms down by your side. Relax the shoulders down away from your ears. Close your eyes. Make any adjustments you need to make. Allowing yourself to be really comfortable as you lie down into Shavasana, into a space, into your safe space. Eyes are closed. Back of the skull is relaxed. Relax your forehead. Relax eyes, eye sockets, and relax your jaw. This is a good moment to open your mouth and moving your jaw from side to side. Relax your jaw, relax your neck, and let your shoulders relax down away from your ears. Relax your upper back and feel your upper back as it melts towards the floor. Feel how it spreads as you let go. And then relax your mid-back. Feeling the connection between your upper back and your mid-back, and then relax. And then let go of your lower back. Slight tuck into tailbone, so feeling this opening into lower back, into hips, into pelvis. And then relax your pelvis completely. Relax your thighs. You may want to lengthen your thighs away from you by reaching your heels away from you. And then relax again. You feel your back opens more. Your hips, your pelvis is opening. Now relax your thighs. Side of thighs, back of thighs, and the front of thighs. Relax the back of your knees and relax your knees. Relax your calves. And when you relax your calves, you may feel your legs lengthen slightly. Your calves open out towards the side. Relax your shins. Relax your ankles and feet. Relax your toes. Relax your arms, your shoulders. And relax your triceps and your biceps. Let your elbows relax. And relax your forearms. Relax your wrists and hands and relax your fingers. Let your belly soften and relax your diaphragm. Relax the area around your heart so your rib cage is softening. No pressure onto heart, no pressure onto lungs. Still the mind. And finding that stillness as you let go. If you need to move, then just go ahead, but working towards finding that stillness. But don't allow tension to build into your body by feeling that you have to be a certain kind of way. And for the next few moments, scanning your body, see what comes up for you. Stay with the feeling. Be curious about what you feel. You're not spending time to analyze, just notice what you feel. And stay with it. Now feel the edges of toes, edges of fingers. Deepen in your breath and stretching in a way that feels good to you. On the next breath, bend the knees and roll to left side. Bring your right hand onto the floor by chest, breathe in. And as you breathe out, push the floor away with your right hand as you come all the way up into a seated position. Use your left hand to support your head and neck as you come up. Just sit tall, hands together, thumbs lightly touching sternum. Notice how you feel and congratulate yourself for your practice today, and thank you for allowing me to guide you through your practice. Sit up tall and breathe deeply. And exhale. Namaste. Thanks everyone. So sorry we've gone so far over.